Welcome to Raiders of the Lost Podcast, the ultimate film and TV podcast.
We're your hosts, James
And Anthony.
Today is movie news number 57. Lots to talk about from this past week at Comic-Con.
It was a massive week, Comic-Con weekend, so all the studios were releasing a ton of trailers for their upcoming projects, new slates of movie releases, and all sorts of announcements. So it was a huge movie news week to get into.
And we were there. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We were there for a few days. We did an event with Bob's Burgers. Thanks to everyone who came out for our meetup and took some photos with us. It was a lot of fun. So it was a blast.
And we're actually going to do an episode. Keep an eye out. On Tuesday, we're going to have an entire Comic-Con episode where we're going to discuss our trip there and all the cool things we saw. So stay tuned for that on Tuesday. Now, let's get into the box office this weekend. It was another strong weekend of holdovers as well as the big new release of Nope, which performed very well with $45 million opening weekend. Very good for a hard R-rated science fiction film from Jordan Peele. Another success. This is a great start to his films released in theaters.
You better watch out because remember we had that bet. Makes $100 million. You owe me.
You said opening weekend.
Oh crap!
So I won the bet.
I said 45
so you owe me
million,
dinner,
right?
You owe me dinner.
I said 45 million.
You said $100 million opening weekend, and then I talked you down to $75 million opening weekend, and I still said that was way too much. So
damn, because of Comic-Con.
Yeah, you owe me dinner, so I'm happy I won that bet.
And we're gonna go to In-N-Out, and you're gonna get a milkshake,
Water, cup of water.
Can I have cups of water, please.
Thor came in second place with a pretty respectable $17 million for its third weekend. Again, this is not going to come close to $1 billion, but it's doing pretty well domestically. Minions is still killing it with $16 million, so the Gentle Minions are still showing up. This is its fourth weekend, and it's still in third place. Very good. Where the Crawdads Sing has a respectable $9.8 million in second place. This is holding over strong, so congrats to Reese Witherspoon for another successful producing effort. And Top Gun is still in the top 5 with $9.5 million. It does
Still
not want to go.
money.
It's not going away.
It's been in theaters for so long. I love it.
It has now become the 9th highest grossing film of all time, which is pretty crazy.
Not the highest grossing film of all time.
All time.
What's its box office at?
It's over $1 billion.
That's crazy.
I think domestically all time is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be globally, anyways. We have a bunch of trailers to talk about. We got finally our first full-length trailer for The Rings of Power from
not a teaser.
Amazon, from Lord of the Rings. Not a teaser. We got some story with what's going on. We got a lot of characters. Obviously, Galadriel is the lead in this show. The trailer is visually stunning. The CGI and production design look incredible. So my interest is more piqued than ever for this show after watching it. However, we also got a House of the Dragon trailer, and this trailer looks so damn good. Right now, I'm leaning towards House of the Dragon. It looks a lot better. Not like a lot better, but I think for me, my opinion, right now where they're at, because they're coming out at the same time, they're going to have like a battle in the summer of the streaming war between them. I think right now, House of the Dragon has the edge.
Yeah, but I think the Rings of Power trailer was a lot better than what we've seen so far and got me really intrigued and interested in the series. I thought it was a strong trailer. It was actually 3 minutes long, so they jam-packed that thing with a ton of characters. You get a real sense for, who people are, the stakes for it, and the epic quality. So I think it was a great trailer for Amazon to release. Really excellent. Got me excited for the show. So looking forward to that. It's coming out in September
2nd, and then House of the Dragon is August 21st. And again, House of the Dragon, Matt Smith looks so good in the show.
House of the Dragon gave me goosebumps.
That
awesome. Was a great trailer. What I love about it is because Game of Thrones, you knew the dragons were coming, but you had to wait 6 seasons.
And they were little baby dragons.
Because even when they did come out, they were little. But when the full-grown dragons were finally there in season 7, it was like, oh my god!
Is there a name for baby dragons?
A baby dragon? I don't think so. I think it's just called.
What do you call a baby dragon?
little dragon.
Well, I spelled fig dragon.
But what's cool about the trailer is we got full-grown dragons.
They are referred to as hatchlings, wormlings, or whelps. All right,
whelps. I think hatchlings is in the book. I'm trying to remember.
Next up for trailers, we had an awesome one from John Wick 4.
Yeah.
This trailer looked insanely cool. That's the best way to find these action movies. Is cool and they're keeping it cool. The kills were excellent.
It's all about cool, man.
Someone with a bow and arrow shooting him on someone on the face and the floor.
Axe throw.
Bulletproof suits, it looks like, with
Yeah.
sword fighting. Lots of, like, a samurai element to this movie. It looks like so much damn fun.
Yeah.
The killing and action sequences are so unique again.
One of my favorite parts about the John Wick trailer is we got two big new actors in looks like villainous roles. For Bill Skarsgård, I'm looking forward to seeing him in a big action movie. He looks like perfectly suited as a villain for the John Wick franchise. And then also we got Hiroki Sanada, who is like a legendary Japanese actor. He was in Last Samurai. He was in 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves. You've seen him in a ton of
He's
stuff.
in Bullet Train with Brad Pitt coming
Bullet
out.
Train coming out. So excellent actor, great with martial arts, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. He seems like perfectly suited for the John Wick franchise, so I'm glad they got him involved. And it really adds to the samurai aspect it looks like they have going on in the trailer. So can't wait to see John Wick 4. Excellent first trailer.
And Donnie Yen, you all know who's in it as well from Rogue One.
Yeah.
So cool. Moving on to next movie news
Big one.
is Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. This dropped and obviously was very emotional. Everyone was so curious how they're going to handle the passing of Chadwick Boseman. And obviously with the ending shot, they have selected and chosen a new Black Panther, it looks like.
Who's it gonna be?
It looks like it's either going to be Lupita or possibly
Letitia Wright.
Letitia Wright. That's my guess. It's probably one of them two.
My money's on Lupita. I think it's gonna be her.
Because Lupita is such a big star.
Yeah.
And
Excellent actor.
it was-
Yeah.
it's up for debate whether you recast Black Panther or you recast T'Challa, or do you just in the world say that T'Challa has passed away? It seems like they've gone the route, obviously, of him passing away. There's murals of T'Challa, I'm guessing, in Wakanda. This one, it felt like an Avatar trailer, too. There's a lot of water going on and a lot of oceans and beaches, which is really interesting.
Yeah, so the villain of the movie, he's an underwater being.
Gotcha.
And so he operates underwater. I just read a little bit, correct, I might be wrong, but from what I read is he is mainly based underwater. Like that's where he works.
He's like an octopus. Yeah. He mostly works underwater.
So he has like water powers. He's like Blastoise.
Yeah, visually stunning trailer, really beautiful and emotional. Obviously, the first time I watched it, and again, it kind of looks like Avatar: The Way of the Water. Just the aesthetic, it feels like it looks cool.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be so curious now who Black Panther's gonna be. So I think it was smart not to reveal who it is.
It's gonna be a big movie.
Next up, we had a Dungeons and Dragons trailer starring Chris Pine and an eclectic cast of great actors like Michelle Rodriguez. This trailer looks like a lot of fun. We never played Dungeons and Dragons, but the world looks really cool, and they had a great spin, very fun vibe. It felt like Guardians-esque with some fun
like
music.
MCU, they got the Led Zeppelin song in the trailer.
Lots of comedy. Chris Pine obviously being a great lead, but I like how he's like kind of the chump of the movie where he gets made fun of half the time because he's just like the planner.
So you make plans that fail.
So it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I was reading the comments because I'm not familiar with D&D, but a lot of people in the comments saying that like it looks like a lot of the monsters and characters seem pretty real to D&D. So I mean, video game adaptations are so hard to do; they're hard to get right. So hopefully for the D&D fans, they nail it.
Yeah. Next up, we have a Shazam trailer. So they released a small like mini trailer mixed with B-roll last week, which was a lot of fun to see. But then the new full official trailer for Shazam was released. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like they're keeping in tone with that bit of a darker DC universe, but also throwing in a ton of comedy. Zachary Levi is extremely charming and personable. He's a great lead. And we have a huge cast. We got Lucy Liu and we have Helen Mirren as the villains of this movie. Looks like a lot of fun. Looks like just entertaining. DC kind of needs that entertainment quality for some of their films. You can have the Batman, and then you can have a movie like Shazam where you're just going to have a good time. So I think it was a great trailer.
I had a good time at the Batman.
I know, but like not like.
But
I
left with eye makeup on, brooding in
you
the
left
corner.
wanting to punch people in the face.
Brooding in the shadows. I just didn't leave the dark. Next, we had more trailers. The National Treasure teaser, which is getting destroyed online because everyone's like, Where's Nick Cage? I don't want this. Where's Nick Cage?
I looked at the comments section of the trailer on Instagram and YouTube, and it was like, where's Nick Cage? No Nick Cage, I'm not in. No.
This is like the most negative feedback I've ever seen on a trailer.
Yeah.
I mean, The Rings of Power got a lot of negative feedback, a lot of recent ones, but I think this one's like the most animosity and hatred towards it because people are like, why? I don't want National Treasure without Nick Cage. He is National Treasure.
He's the draw.
And honestly, same, bro.
Yeah.
Same feelings. Same feelings.
But they have the actor Riley, who plays Riley. He's in this show now.
Yeah, but
he's gonna be like the Nick Cage character.
No, he's not.
He's like
he's just gonna do tech stuff and be like, all right, he's gonna like be babysitting and do all the tech stuff.
Yeah.
And they're gonna treat him like an asshole.
I think that actor's happy to get the call.
He's getting paid.
Yeah, he's getting paid.
Paychecks.
But yeah, it seemed
sometimes
like
Hollywood stops calling people.
Yeah, it looked like universal disinterest in the project.
Oh man, where's Nick Cage?
Not there. There's also a very cute I Am Groot trailer for. They're doing it's like a little mini series of 5 short films with Groot, interacting with other little characters and beings, and it looks like a lot of fun. Great for families. I think it was a good move for Disney to do little shorts like this with some of their characters for younger audiences and older audiences to enjoy, just like some family-friendly fare. So,
can you imagine if Baby Groot or Little Groot and Baby Yoda team up? Like, that would destroy the internet. I guarantee they've thought about it. Why not do a crossover?
People's heads would explode.
Who cares? Marvel and DC come together. I mean, let's do
why
it.
not? They own it.
They own it all. Yeah, you're right. We can't do whatever we want.
There's another Black Adam trailer released. It didn't really show that much footage. It was more of a cleaner cut of the original trailer they released. There's a few cool new shots. You get to see some powers. But it looks like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is just killing it in the role. He also appeared at Comic-Con dressed in his costume as Black Adam. Fans looked like they just lost their minds over that. It looked like a lot of fun. But so that new trailer was released. It's only a short, minute-long trailer. I think it's a TV trailer, it looks like.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the rumors going into Comic-Con, which were probably unsubstantiated by anybody, were that Henry Cavill was going to be there, and we were going to get an announcement that he's going to come back as Superman.
Happen.
And clearly, this was just some random rumors created on Twitter because he didn't show up. And I think Dwayne was asked about if Henry Cavill's coming back as Superman during the DC panel in Hall H. He's like, hey, all I'll just say is, it's part of the mythos, so, we'll see, basically. So I don't...
What he said was he's like, fans asked if he could go toe-to-toe with Superman, and he says, I mean, I guess it depends on who's playing Superman. And that was just basically like, oh, they're recasting him. And then the crowd actually booed at his response, I read.
I mean, I feel like they're not... I feel like he's going to come back, because the guy who took over DC recently said that, priority one was getting... Henry Cavill back in Superman outfit. That should be priority one for DC.
Yeah, but if Cavill gets Bond, would he want to do Superman after he was cut? If you were fired from your job
on your birthday,
and you
found out on the internet,
and then you got cast as James Bond, would you go back to that old job?
Maybe. I don't know.
And you did it for 8 years. You did your work, and it's like, wouldn't you? I mean, I would feel like animosity towards the company that fired me.
And they only gave you one movie.
Yeah, exactly. So why not just focus on Bond? You got Bond in The Witcher. And then you can do a couple of movies in between.
We'll see. Yeah, because if he's Bond, he probably can't be as big as he is as Superman.
Yeah, he can't be secret agent gigantic as Bond.
Stand out as a Superman. Even Napoleon Solo, he's huge in that
Who's
movie.
that hulking mass in this tuxedo? Definitely a secret agent assassin.
It looks like...
I'm going to put my money on that guy.
Is that Superman in a suit? Some dude in Russia. Superman in a suit over there.
Okay, next we got the big announcement. Marvel had their panel at Hall H at Comic-Con, and they released their entire schedule
of 47 movies in the next 2 months. Get ready.
Of Phase 5. So we have a huge list of most of them. A few of them have release dates, but most of them are just seasons when they're going to plan to release them. Oh, also, we forgot the She-Hulk trailer was also released. That was a lot of fun. Tatiana Maslany looks really great as She-Hulk. The CGI
attorney at law.
Attorney at law.
Law and Order. That's how they should open it with the Law and Order music.
They should, with the Marvel logo coming in. That would be great. But it looks like a lot of fun. The CGI looks better in this trailer. Maybe they improved it, and it looks like it's going to be just a really great time. Cool new character. She's an excellent actress. If you've seen her show Orphan Black, she plays five clones with different personalities, and she's just fantastic.
You're a clone.
Am I?
I came out first.
Damn. Okay, now to Phase 5. So here's the list of movies and the release dates that Marvel announced. Get ready. So Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is coming out February 17th in 2023. Secret Invasion is coming out on Disney Plus in spring 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is coming out May 5th, 2023.
Sign me up for sure.
Echo is coming out on Disney Plus in the summer of 2023. Loki Season 2 is coming out on Disney Plus in the summer of 2023 as well. Then The Marvels will be coming out in theaters on July 28th, 2023. So that's going to be Marvel's big summer movie of 2023.
And then my most anticipated movie is next.
Blade, might as well, comes out November 3rd, 2023. So get ready. They're filming. I think they're in pre-production right now.
Please
probably
make it
filming.
rated R, Marvel. Please,
I hope it's
DC.
rated R.
Just like I mean, Disney. Please, just
We'll
make
see.
it rated R.
We'll see.
I'm praying to God.
I want to see them cut off
they
vampires'
won't.
heads.
It's hard PG-13. I want to see some blood.
Guillermo's not making that. That's all I'm saying. Next up, we have Ironheart, which is coming out on Disney Plus in the fall of 2023. Then Agatha, Coven of Chaos is coming out on Disney Plus in the winter of 2023 and will finish up at the beginning of 2024. Daredevil, Born Again will be coming out on Disney Plus in the spring of 2024.
Daredevil, double origins.
Rebirth, Born Again. The Afterbirth. And then another huge movie, Captain America, New World Order, will be coming out on May 3rd, 2024. Thunderbolts.
Wow, 2 years
Yeah,
almost.
Thunderbolts will be coming out July 18th, 2024. And then we have the Fantastic Four coming out on November 8th, 2024. Then Avengers.
Well, this is the start of Phase 6.
Yeah, so now we're going to Phase 6, correct. Avengers, the Kang Dynasty will be coming out May 2nd in 2025. And then Avengers Secret Wars will be coming out May 7th, 2025. So it's going to be, if that's correct, I mean, I copy and pasted the dates. So it says Kang Dynasty May 2nd and then Secret Wars May 7th. So I'm not sure if that date is correct from where I got it from.
It must be wrong.
It has to be wrong. There's no way they're coming out 5 days apart.
No, one's got to be
2026. It's got to be.
They wouldn't release 2 Avengers movies in the same year, so they're probably 2026.
Yeah, so that might be the case.
That's absolutely insane. That is a lot of goddamn content.
It's a lot of TV. That's a ton.
That's a ton
Yeah,
of TV.
they're it looks like they're going with 2 shows happening at once in the same seasons. So it looks like all the shows are performing well. And this is not including the Star Wars shows and movies that Disney's also producing. So Disney Plus is going to be lit. Okay, now to some more news. Nope has been released and is beginning rave reviews from fans and critics. It's at an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's getting a great IMDb score of over 8 from fans. So people and critics are loving loving this movie. We're seeing it today, and so we're going to do a review of it next week. So keep an eye out for that.
And then we have the Oppenheimer poster was revealed. And apparently, we haven't seen Nope yet, obviously, but they say there's a teaser for Oppenheimer in it.
I heard about it
at IMAX.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know if we see that. But so excited. It's a really striking image of a silhouette, basically, of Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer and a giant smoke of explosion behind him, covering him.
Looks like a real explosion, too.
He probably blew up a real bomb, like a real atomic bomb.
Next up, Disney Plus is adding both Logan and Deadpool films to its slate on the streaming app. These are not going to be edited down to PG-13. These are going to be still in their rated R glory, and some parents are actually pretty upset and criticizing Disney Plus for adding R-rated content to the app. So we'll see how this plays. I think it's good to have it. I think that...
So basically 7 people on Twitter are upset.
7 people on Twitter are upset that my son's going to watch Logan.
I'm sure there's some sort of password protection on it.
They're watching it on YouTube anyways.
Parental controls.
It's not like they're not watching Deadpool clips on YouTube.
There's Disney Plus parental controls.
Yeah, you can control what your kids see, no problem. Okay, next up, Spy Kids is having a reboot. It's coming to Netflix. Billy Magnus is going to be starring in the series with Gina Rodriguez, and Zachary Levi is also going to star in the film as well. So all you Spy Kids fans, get ready for the next chapter.
Next up, we have a first reaction to the movie Prey, the next film in the Predator franchise, and critics are calling it a phenomenal movie and the best Predator movies in years. I mean, there haven't really been many good Predator movies in recent years.
That's the weakness to the franchise. There's
we've
only
talked
one
about
good movie.
There's one good movie in Predator, really. Even the last couple are just like big misses that could have been great.
Yeah.
I like the Shane Black one, but I mean, it's not a great movie. So we'll see. I'm pretty excited to see it.
This is audience reactions from the trailer reveal at Comic-Con. So and it got a standing ovation too.
Very excited to see it. Anthony and I are huge Predator fans, so hopefully they can find some of that magic they found with the first one with Arnold, because the second one's pretty decent. I'll give them that. But they still haven't captured
still just Predator New York.
Anything close to the first one still has never been done.
Yeah.
30 years later, So hopefully they can kind of get that back, because we love the franchise in the monster of Predator.
It looks like from the trailer the approach is actually the right way, because all the sequels they went bigger and bigger, and they're just the last one was just like way
It's a
too
mega
big.
predator.
Yeah, it's like, oh my
He killed
god.
the regular predator.
But the strength to Predator, the original, is how small in scope it is and how vulnerable the characters feel. And it's just them versus the Predator until it's just Arnie versus the Predator. That's what really makes the movie work, not just having like a bunch of Predators. And so it looks like they're making the same approach with this of just this one character versus the Predator, and that's it. And so I think that they're going the right direction. Looking forward to seeing the movie, so we'll see.
Hopefully they get the music in there too.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear the.
They gotta have it in.
I can't wait
It's
to hear.
iconic.
Moving on to.
That's all the news.
What is this? No, this. What is this? Jim Lee confirms DC has no plans to restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
So apparently, I guess there's this big story that came out last week that, in addition to speaking of Snyderverse, that people are saying that Zack Snyder started the movement on Twitter to fake bots to restore the Snyderverse. I don't know if there's any truth to this. It just sounds like a bunch of angry, jealous people. Because first of all, even if he did try to get his movie made, what's wrong with trying to get your movie made? That's cool. But I don't know. I think people are taking it a little too seriously because people are always after Zack Snyder for something.
And also, Zack Snyder's fans, they're very passionate about him. So it makes total sense that his fans would start that movement. They're very passionate about him.
Yeah, maybe there were some bots. Who knows? I think we've been
There's
finding
bots
out recently,
all over Twitter.
We've been finding
for
out recently
everything.
that there's a lot more bots on Twitter than people thought.
Yeah.
So who knows? I have no idea. I think that a lot of people really wanted the Snyderverse. I was happy that it came out. I know a lot of people that really enjoyed that
It's
film.
a great film.
And I'm glad that Zach got to make it, even if he did champion this bot or whatever, because he had to step down for tragic reasons from the film, and then they came out with Justice League.
Hey, if someone started a hashtag release the Raiders cut, I would be so for that.
Yeah, I would definitely be making burner accounts on Twitter just to let you know.
The Twins are the best.
James is so cool.
Is that your hashtag? Hashtag James is so cool.
But I think it's just silly stories. It's a headline, honestly.
It seems like there's a lot more of these coming out nowadays, especially with the Henry Cavill Superman rumors. It seems like I don't know if press is doing it or if studios are planning it. Let's just post this crazy story to just get people talking about it.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, it seems like
views.
it.
Yeah.
It could have been maybe DC even planted the Henry story
maybe.
to get people interested in the DC panel.
Probably.
That could be possible.
It's pretty good timing. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Anyways, don't look too much into that stuff.
Yeah. Look into our episodes instead.
And we have some
look
good
into your heart.
We have some good ones coming this week. Our new set is almost done. We've constructed the walls and a bunch of the furniture.
It's coming along.
We are currently decorating, so the new set episodes will start to air
the week after
not
this week.
coming up, but
because,
the week after will all be new episodes with the new set.
The episodes that are posting this week, we filmed them ahead of schedule before we went to
And we
Comic-Con.
tore the set out, so
Yeah.
we're like, all right, we can't go back.
Yeah, so look for our set will be premiering a week from Monday, the new set.
Can't wait.
And that still won't be the final set. We're still waiting for some pieces, so it looks like in about 2 weeks it will be finished.
Yeah, and that Monday will be our Nope episode.
Oh yeah, so get excited for
We'll
that.
have a special guest for us.
Special guest.
Have a great rest of your
It's gonna
day,
be Henry
everybody.
Cavill, or is it? I'm starting the rumor.
Restore the Raiders first.
Henry Cavill's announcing his Superman return in our
On
show.
Raiders of the Lost
Our
podcast.
show. You heard it here first.
All right, take care, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Raiders of the Lost podcast is a mirror image production. Sound mixing done by Jacob Kossler. Opening music by Chase Jackson.